Everybody, Miko, Obsidian Elite Tactical, here with the unveiling for my new concealed carry weapon choice. Quick shoot from the range. Sitting on top of my bed actually. Just finished doing a real quick cleaning, but here we go. Springfield Armory XD 9mm. This weapon is overall beautiful. It is a clear chamber. I just cleared it myself. Well, it was clear from the range, but you know, I just did my check, and you have your loaded chamber indicator here that will show if a round is loaded in the chamber. A magazine is completely empty. Ambidextrous magazine release, actually. I don't know how I cut myself today. Always cut myself doing something. But this weapon is great. Real slim profile. Made in Croatia, shipped through Springfield, Illinois. And man, this weapon is, I love it. Aggressive grip texture here, all the way around. You can see that it has a Picatinny rail for accessories. I'm going to put the Crimson Trace light and laser combo on it. Mainly because it real fits the profile. It's real slim, so it doesn't bulk out, it doesn't round off too much, it doesn't add too much weight. Standard white sights. The front sight, if I can get my camera to focus good here, is a fiber optic sight. So I actually have tritium night sights that I'm going to put on it. I don't know if I feel like doing that work yet, because the way Springfield puts their sights on, these things fit really tight, so it takes a lot to get those slides, the sights, excuse me, out and adjusting and everything. But it comes standard here, 7-round magazine, really good flat flush fit. Also have here, this is the 8-round. I picked up 3 extra 9-round magazines for this. Like I said, this is my everyday carry, and then a lot of the details, I mean, I could actually use this for a duty carry as well. You know, a lot of people say you want more rounds, but I'm wearing a standard 10. You can get extended mags for other guns, but the 9-in-1 carry for when I'm, you know, uniformed and doing my executive protection details. Also, you know, carry a full-size XDM, which carries is pretty much the bigger brother, double stack version of this. This is single stack, so that's what makes this the profile of it so thin. Trigger on this weapon, you know, that's here. Just did that just because, just so some people can see that it's clear. And again, loaded trigger indicator is down. No round is in the weapon. But you know, the travel time on this trigger, really short. Okay. The break point is real solid and crisp. It's not a crunchy spring on it. And and this is what I like. This is stock again. Reset is not that far at all. You know, and I'm holding it with an awkward grip here. But overall, I'm impressed. I'm really happy with this weapon. This is going to be on my side every day, no matter what outfit I'm put on. The way I'm going to work, this is it. Got my Safari Land holster. I just took that paddle off. I hate paddles. Paddles serve no purpose. Hate them. I think I'm just going to adjust this a little bit. Got my inside of waist carry for when I'm running around in my jeans and whatnot. That's just one of my range bags here. I put 130 rounds through this weapon today, and I'm really pleased. Shot really well. No misfires. You know, not knocking out a battery or anything. So just for some of the training ammunition, I use my practice. I would say keys in a lot, but I go with the 6 hour FMJs just for training, target practice. My carry ammunition in this weapon have two. The Spirit Gold Dot, 124 grain, plus P ammo, plus pressure. I shot 10 of these a day, I think. The crack that you get out the barrel from these really great. I like the recoil spring in this gun too. Helps with the overall performance. It's real heavy. The slide is heavy. The gun itself weighs nothing. The frame of the gun weighs nothing. All the weight is in the slide, and the slide is very well balanced. So it's a good heavy slide for a gun of this size. I'm really happy and pleased with how that performed. And I have the Barnes Tech X Pro plus P 115 grain as well. So, and these have a deeper hollow point on them. They actually flower back more so than a mushroom. Wider pedals, bigger damage displacement on this weapon. I mean on that round actually. Overall, like I said, this is going to be an everyday carry weapon. The little brother to the XDM, which is double stack. That's across the room. I don't feel like walking to go grab that right now, but this is the weapon that I love. I'm gonna roll with it. So if you have a chance to go shoot it at your local range, I actually encourage you to. You will not be disappointed. You won't be disappointed at all. Performance is really great. Weight is comfortable. Grip profile, again, like I said, 7-round flush fit, good when especially if you want to, appendix carry the weapon as well. You get 7 rounds, 7 plus 1. That's more than enough to keep your backups. Magazines with you, of course. But depending on how you carry, you can carry this appendix carry real quick. And like I said, the weight is in a slide. And the slide for this size, when you feel the weight of it, it's really impressive. So if I can and breaking down is real simple. I'm gonna do a video where I'm gonna have this on the stand later on. To show how easy it is for that to break it down. This really like springs, the recoil spring. Great weight on this barrel. I wouldn't see any purpose why anyone would want to modify this and reduce the weight on it actually, because you have to look at the weight of the slide and the weight of the springs. Proper response. That's my biggest thing. You want your weapon to perform right. Pouring your slides only lets dust and everything get in. They look great. It's not good for actual tactical use. I would never want to use an overly customized weapon, period. I like to keep my slides, my weapons that I work with, I like to keep them whole, factory weight. I wouldn't take anything off of this. Perfect in my book. Springfield has always had a great reputation with their guns. This right here, as far as I'm concerned, my opinion, is better than the Glock, of the same size. Even the XDM, I actually prefer the XDMs over, like the Glock 19 that I also work with. Duty carry with some of the outfits that I work with, they do carry Glock 17s. I still prefer the XDM and now the XDS, even as a single, standalone carry, even as a backup weapon. This is a weapon of choice. It's not going anywhere except for wherever I go. Always going to have the proper ammo loaded. So, and we put in work, in this outfit. We do a lot of testing, a lot of practicing. I have snap caps in there. Yep, I got snap caps in there. I stand in front of the mirror. Sometimes people may say I'm goofy. I call it being proficient. I'll stand in front of the mirror and I will, practice drawing out, from every weight I carry, whether it's appendix, it's kidney. I shoot both left and right-handed, so a lot of times I'll just switch up, how, or the direction that I'm actually carrying my weapon, and I actually practice that every day. So some people say goofy, some people say overly obsessed. I say smart and efficient. That's how I look at it. So I encourage you, even if you are not, legally allowed to carry, but you do own weapons and you do practice, you still should do things like that. Home defense, be familiar with your weapons. You should be able to do everything with these, without even being able to see them. If you're in a situation where it's dark, you should still be able to manipulate your weapons. Know how to clear jams of any sort, because things can happen. Know how to shoot both hands. If you injure your hand in a fight, in a scuffle in your home, or trying to protect yourself and your loved ones, and you're right-handed, you always shoot right-handed, your right hand is injured, you should be able to quickly and easily handle this gun with your left hand, no sweat. So those are things other than, shooting at paper targets. Practice the manipulation and the, handling your weapon. That's what you should do. If not, for a few minutes every day, at least once or twice a week. It's not obsessive. It's perfectly normal. It's like walking and driving. You don't learn how to walk one day and then you sit down for 2 weeks and then get up and expect to remember how to walk again. It doesn't work that way. So if you're going to be a gun owner, be smart, be safe, be vigilant, be educated, be well trained. Paper targets once a month at the range, all fun. That's not work. Learn your weapon. Take the time. I'm gonna paraphrase a quote. As far as shooting, it's nowhere near accurate, but it says not always. It wasn't the best shot. It was the first shot. Meaning your first shot sometimes may be your last shot. If you choose bad shot placement and you miss your target, that's another chance that your target may have a chance to attack you or shoot back. So it's the moral of the story is not to be, practice being a killer, but in the event that you do have to discharge a weapon, and again, I don't wish that on anyone, but you want that first shot to be your last shot because you actually place a shot where you need it to be to stop your threat with a good injury, or worst case scenario, you don't have to go that far. But the main point is be proficient. Practice often. Be safe always. Support the NRA and USCCA, your local gun groups. Pay attention to your gun laws. Vote for gun ownership. Always preach safety. And be safe, everyone. Obsidian Elite Tactical, Miko. Until next time.